Welcome to St. Petersburg, the imperial jewel of Russia, a city-palace founded by Peter the Great in 1703. Built on the banks of the Neva, it is nicknamed the Venice of the North for its canals, bridges, and refined architecture. Here, every building seems to tell the story of the Tsars and the Russian Empire. The cruise port is located about 20 to 30 minutes from the historic center, depending on which terminal is used. Most visitors enter the city on an organized excursion, which is essential for entering Russia without a visa, provided the visit is supervised by a licensed guide. However, some passengers with visas can also explore the city freely. St. Petersburg offers an unrivaled cultural wealth, fabulous museums, opulent palaces, golden-domed cathedrals, legendary theaters. It's an open-air museum. Its artistic heritage, imperial legacy, and architectural grandeur make it a truly unique stopover. My name is Marcus, and I'm here to introduce you to the top 10 excursions you can take from your ship, whether you choose a group tour or, if possible, to explore independently. One thing is certain, St. Petersburg will leave a lasting impression on your memory. Get ready for a journey into the heart of imperial elegance and Russian culture. First excursion, the Hermitage Museum. One of the largest art museums in the world, housed in the former Winter Palace of the Tsars. It contains over 3 million works, including masterpieces by Leonardo da Vinci, Rembrandt, Michelangelo, and Monet. Advance booking with an authorized guide is required as part of a visa-free tour. Second excursion, the Church of the Saviour on Spilled Blood. A church with spectacular architecture, covered in mosaics, built on the site where Tsar Alexander II was assassinated. These colorful bulbs make it one of the symbols of the city. Third excursion, Peterhof Palace and its fountains. Nicknamed the Russian Versailles, this palace is famous for its French-style gardens and monumental cascades. Accessible by hydrofoil from the city in 45 minutes, or by coach with an organized excursion. Fourth excursion, Peter and Paul Fortress. Founded in 1703, this fortress houses the Peter and Paul Cathedral, the Romanov necropolis. Magnificent view over the Neva. Ideal to combine with a walk along the north bank. Fifth excursion, St. Isaac's Cathedral. One of the largest in Europe, with its golden dome and granite columns. You can go up to the top for a panoramic view of the whole city. Entry is often included in organized tours. Sixth excursion, Cruise on the Canals. Set off on a romantic trip along the Neva and the smaller canals. Drawbridges, illuminated palaces, Baroque facades. Cruises are available both by day and by night, depending on the schedule. Seventh excursion, Catherine Palace in Tsarskoye Selo. 25 kilometers south of the city, this blue and gold palace houses the famous Amber Room, painstakingly reconstructed piece by piece. A guided tour is essential. Coach transport is provided as part of a full-day excursion. Eighth excursion, the St. Petersburg Metro. Some stations are true underground palaces, decorated with marble, mosaics, and chandeliers. An unusual visit to include in a city tour. Ninth excursion, the Seabourn Museum. Located in the Shuvalov Palace, it displays the famous imperial eggs created for the Romanovs. A gem of refinement and Russian history. Booking recommended. 10th excursion, free time on Nevsky Prospect. Stroll along St. Petersburg's main avenue, lined with palaces, cafes, bookshops, and boutiques. A lively and bustling place, perfect for a leisurely wander or picking up a few souvenirs. Practical information. To visit the city without a visa, it is essential to book an excursion with an authorized operator or through the cruise company. A passport is still required. The authorized excursions offer a very comprehensive program, often with a French-speaking guide. The local currency is the Russian ruble. Card payment is widespread, but having some cash can be useful. Distances are considerable. Make sure to wear comfortable shoes and stick closely to the schedule if you are in a group. Strict identity checks are carried out when leaving the port and at the entrance to each site. Sankt PetersBurg offers you a plunge into Imperial Russian history, filled with art, grandeur, and unforgettable memories.